then you'll notice how your thought process is more focused on, okay, what are the solutions in regards to this?
It's Moett, right here just on YouTube, bringing some type of entertainment right here just for you.
Hey friend, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you guys that are new here, my name is Moett, which stands for Motivation Over Everything That Trends, and I am the Motivational Queen. Now, if you're watching this video is part of my series where I'm dropping a video each and every day leading up to the day of my challenge, which officially kicks off October the 2nd at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. Of course, if you haven't already registered, I'll drop the link below for you to go and register because registration closes at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday. Now, the message that I have for you guys today is to watch what you consume. Watch what you consume. What do I mean by that? I mean that with everything that you are doing in this life, whether you're having a conversation with someone, whether you're listening to some music, whether you're reading a book, whether you're watching a movie, whether you're whatever it is that you're doing, watch what you consume. Because whatever you consume, it has an effect on your mental state. Honestly, it has an effect on your mental state. If all you're doing is listening to rap music talking about guns and killings and all of this stuff, you find yourself more aggressive. You find yourself more ready for that rah-rah stuff, all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know how it is. So if you turn on some twerking music, you ready to turn up. Woo, 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 woo. It doesn't mean that you can't listen to those things. Don't get me wrong. Like you want to have you a turn up moment. Okay, turn up. But don't overload with it. Make sure that you're feeding yourself more positive stuff to help with your mental, because whenever you're listening to more positive music, you're taking in more positive things, you're reading more positive books, you're having more positive conversations, then you allow your mindset to be in a more positive state. You allow yourself to be in a more positive mood, because guess what? And you could try it out. You could try it out. Like, I challenge you outside of my challenge. I challenge you to only listen to motivational and uplifting music and different things like that over the next like 2 or 3 days. You're going to notice a shift within your mindset, a shift within your mood, honestly, versus all you're listening to is rap, guns, banging, all of this stuff and all of that stuff and all of this, all of that, all of that. Like, honestly, even whenever it comes to your books, if you are reading personal development books, you're reading things that really uplift your mind, uplift your mental, put you in a space of thinking more in terms of business and different things like that, then you'll notice how your thought process is more focused on, okay, what are the solutions in regards to this? What are the positive aspects in regards to this? What are some ways that I could turn this around for business? You tap more into your creative side, different things like that, versus if you're just sitting around reading Zane books and want to sit around and be horny all the time and stuff like that. Like, hey, I'm just saying, I'm here to keep it real with you, honestly. Now, also, the conversations that you're having. If all you're doing is sitting around talking about gossip, what little Shay them did down the road the other day, who got the fighting, who did this, who did what, who baby mama tripping now, who baby daddy done walked out, all of that stuff, then you notice that you have more drama in your life, more issues in your life, and different stuff like that. Versus if you're having more positive conversations, like, okay, what are we doing with our business today? Okay, you could utilize these tips and these strategies and different things like that. Oh, okay. Oh, you were able to make that accomplishment. That's amazing. Like, oh my gosh, woo woo woo. Like, take heed to the conversations that you're having. It doesn't mean that we can't allow ourselves to experience those moments where it's like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe this. Woo, 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 woo. Have a conversation in regards to that. But it's important to be able to draw a line, those boundaries. It's important to be able to draw a line whenever it comes to that, and then be able to revert it back to something positive, because you don't want to stay stuck in that consistent cycle of just going down, creating drama, creating more issues, creating more problems, attracting more problems to you. Let's be real, attracting more problems to you, attracting all of that stuff. Like, no, you want to attract more positivity. The way that you attract more positivity is putting yourself in a more positive state. You put yourself in a more positive state by watching the things that you're reading, watching the things that you're watching the things that you're listening to, watching the conversations that you're having. It doesn't mean that you have to be on pins and needles in regards to everything, or that others have to be on pins and needles around you, but it does mean that you have to be mindful of exactly, okay, what am I talking about? Is this negative or is this positive? Because if this is negative, is it going to benefit me having this conversation? Is it going to help push my business in the right direction having this conversation? Is it going to help move me in a more positive direction having this conversation? Is sitting here listening to this music for hours on end going to put me in a better headspace? Is it going to make me feel another type of way versus, hey, I know that this conversation is going to be positive, different things like that. So you need to learn the balance and make sure that you're mindful of the things that you're consuming. Watch what you consume. I'm telling you, like, try it out. You don't believe me? Try it out. Cut off all negative stuff for 3 days. Give yourself 72 hours, 3 days. Cut off all negative stuff, all negative communication, all negative things that you listen to, all negative things that you may have read in regards to the news, in regards to social media, in regards to anything, and watch how your mood changes. Watch how your mindset changes, even if it's just something so little and so subtle, but you'll be surprised. And sometimes, especially whenever you're first starting that monitoring stage, whenever you're actually watching what you're doing and different things like that, then it's going to seem like, oh, dang. Like Grant Cardone wrote about it in his book, Sell or Be Sold. He wrote about it like, start having positive conversations, like, and challenge yourself to go a full 24 hours without doing anything negative or saying anything negative. And you'll be surprised. You will be surprised. Like, whenever you first start out, how it's like, oh man. And every time you go to the negative, you got to start over. And I challenge you to take on that challenge also. Like, start monitoring those conversations, start monitoring those things that you're saying, start monitoring those things that you allow yourself to be in communication with. Because guess what? If you're wanting to move yourself in a more positive state, you're wanting to move your mental into a more positive state, you're going to have to start making some changes and watching the things that you consume, watching the people that you're around, watching the people that you're in connection with, and all of those things, because it all plays a part within your mental state. Honestly, that's really all I got for you guys. If you got any value from this video, definitely like this video, share it with somebody that might need it. Drop a comment below. Let me know how you're feeling, what you're thinking, different things like that. If you decide to take on the challenge, you decide to give it a try, then definitely let me know. Come back and let me know, like, hey sis, I tried it for 3 days and woo woo woo. Like, let me know. I'm very interested in knowing. And last but not least, definitely subscribe to my channel and turn on my post notifications. That way you never miss a video. So doing all of these tasks really help my channel to grow, to be able to reach more people, the people that need what I have within me, to be able to continuously share my message, share the value and everything like that. All right. That's really all I got for you guys. Remember that life is too short to be anything but motivated. Now get out there and turn your dreams into a vision and make that your reality. All right. I love you guys. Peace. So I have this challenge that starts October the 2nd at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's called Deprogram to Reprogram, and it's designed to teach you the techniques and strategies that you need in order to shift your mindset into a more positive state. Have you enrolled yet? Enroll now by clicking the link in my bio or clicking the link below, and I can't wait to serve you. See you on the other side.